And welcome everyone to WSA TV. I'm Laura Rubenstein, your host and producer. We are celebrating 10 years here at Women Speakers Association. So today is our special anniversary show. And today's show is about the future. The future is, as you see, connection and collaboration. Women involved with Women Speakers Association are impacting the future. And today we're going to dive into how the global business connectors here at Women Speakers Association are leveraging the platform and their communities to bring their message out as well as other women's messages out. So let's go say hi to our global business connectors who are here with us today, Lisa and Donna. Hi, Lisa.
Hi, Laura. I'm Lisa Hannigan. I'm a virtual engagement specialist and a global business connector here at Women Speaker Association. I'm in Jacksonville, Florida, and I've been a member since 2019.
Well, we're awesome to have you here, Lisa, and let's say hi to Donna.
Hi, I'm Donna Duffy. I am a marketing and visibility strategist, and I'm also a global business connector here in the state of Delaware. I've been a member since 2017, and you can find more about me on Sage Success Studio.
All right. I'm delighted to have the two of you here because your leadership is making a difference. And I know you have a vision for Women Speakers Association, and tell us about that vision and why it's important to you. And Lisa, why don't you start us out?
Well, I love the vision of Women Speakers Association in general. I feel like it aligns and resonates with my vision as a Glimmer Learning, because it's all about visibility and sharing your voice. It's really about getting your message heard and getting the resources out there to expand and grow your business. And I feel like being able to lead women to those resources and to help them have that vision of what they can do and the possibilities, that's that alignment, and that's the vision that I share.
Awesome. Yes, we have a lot of resources, and women are the future, so empowering them is what we do. And Donna, why don't you add to that? What is the vision you have for Women Speakers Association, and why is that important to you?
I think the beauty is women entrepreneurs and leaders, movers and shakers, difference makers, they've got a message to share, and they are always looking for platforms that are most aligned for their influence and how they can impact others. And a one-stop shop for that, for sure, is Women Speakers Association. So whether a person's a blogger, a writer, a podcaster, a speaker, retreat leader, course creator, the platform and the opportunity for visibility is endless within this community. And I just love that.
Yeah. And since the future is women and we're bringing this platform to help them bring them out more visible, we can make a bigger difference with our future. So thank you for doing that, being that stand for that vision. And I want to know how Women Speakers Association has actually empowered your visibility through connection and collaboration. So Lisa, why don't you share?
Well, what I really love about being a global business connector and just being a member here at Women Speakers Association is the support that's offered around the community. Anytime that you have something that you want to share or question or anything, there's always someone there that's been there, that's done that, and that just wants to just reach out and just support you in anything that you're doing, to help guide you or to partner with you. And that's something that really that's what touches my heart. I love being a part of that and knowing that I have women around me, professional women that are like-minded like me and want to continue to learn and grow.
Yeah, you bring up a really good point that is so unique in organizations today. Most organizations, they have a very stiff structure, and you don't have this opportunity to get that kind of support and community. And that's the only structure we have, is for ways for you to get support. And whether it's in the Facebook group, a weekly meeting with Gail, a monthly meeting with Gail to build your speaker profile, meetings monthly with Tracy to meet other members and know how to maximize the support available, and what you're doing as global business connectors with the events. So Donna, I also wanted to hear from you. How has Women Speakers Association empowered your visibility through connecting and collaborating?
Well, firstly, I want to echo what the two of you are saying in the area of support. That is a tremendous, just wonderful element and contribution here in this community. I think a lot of times women are afraid to show their cards. They're afraid to step out. And, what's the saying? Behind every great woman is a tribe of other women who have her back. That's WSA 100%. So the support is there, and the opportunity to flourish and thrive and grow your business within, just as a premier member for sure, and then as a global business connector. It's like, having a community, like a little sub community within a community of just tremendous support, encouragement, motivation, inspiration, being able to feed our ideas off of one another, all of those kinds of things that I believe are exceptional for women to be able to be in the room with one another, even when we're far from being in the room with one another right now. We see that happening over and over. Many of the events I've attended, just watching the chat and the thread of people, women so touched and encouraged to be in an environment where that is possible. I think that is a tremendous draw and has helped my own visibility in a great way over my time of being a member.
Anything specific you want to talk about how it's tremendously helped your visibility?
All of those things. I feel like when I'm in a room with global business connectors, I'm able to say the things I'm working on and get the encouragement. Yes, go in that direction. That sounds like a great idea. The monthly virtual networking meetings where you are literally around the world with all of these women and meeting, at least in the breakout rooms, for women every session. You finish that meeting up and you've made all these new connections. So the visibility on a weekly basis has helped me tremendously. I've grown my own community and following in a great way. And I just see more of that coming. It is so much more where we're going in the future. So I love it.
Yeah. And I want to highlight and, just let people know that this global business connector community is like that, what you said, a community within the larger community, but there's something for everyone here at Women Speakers Association. If you want to find out about the Global Business Connectors, you can go to wsalive.com. All of our connectors are there. And also all of our events are there. So even if you're not a member, you can go to some of our public networking event and just see for yourself get the feel with it without a large commitment. So thank you for bringing that up. And Lisa, I wanted to ask you now, what advice would you give to women to develop themselves and use that power of connection and collaboration?
Well, for me, I tell every woman that I speak with to keep sharing their voice. I think that that's the most important thing. And I feel like we offer so many different opportunities to do that. And it doesn't have to be anything that is, a big, extravagant show. It's simply showing up and being there, even if at first all it is just listening. And you're there and you're meeting new people and you're listening to other people's stories. It encourages you and it inspires you to want to share your story or your message. And I believe everyone has a story. And I share that all the time with my clients that somehow, some way, you need to learn how to share your story so that you can let other people hear it, because someone out there needs you. And I feel like we offer that safe environment so that not only if you're not comfortable with that at first, you can feel comfortable. You can learn to feel comfortable in that safe space and learn to share your story and learn to inspire others so that then you too can bring more people and connect with more people and then help them to grow and to learn to share their voice as well. So I just feel like it's this never ending kind of growing place for women to be together and to collaborate.
I'm so glad you used that word inspiration. when you, like you said, when you hear somebody else's story or you hear something from someone else, that could set you off in a really empowered place. Like it might just be the thing you needed to hear. And that's the power of connection and collaboration and showing up in our community. And one other thing I wanted to mention before I ask Donna for her advice is, by the way, Women Speakers Association has been a virtual art organization before the pandemic, right? We started out, we're only starting, the vision actually during the beginning of 2020 was to bring people together in person because people were craving it. But we were already kind of set up for a virtual global business connector platform. And I believe, when we get back in person, it'll be that much more fun and more inspirational. But we already have everything you need, virtually. So I kind of love that. And Donna, so given what Lisa said and what I've been saying, what advice do you have for women to develop and use the power of connection and collaboration?
I think using that and understanding the platform for visibility is important. I see visibility in two ways. I see there's visibility so that you can be seen, and there's visibility so that you can be found. And a lot of times what gets women nervous is, all eyes on me and now I'm being seen. And I think when we flip that a little bit and we say we want to be found, then our eyes are on the other, not so much on ourselves. And so there we can stay true to our gifts and our calling, our zone of genius, just step into what Lisa shared earlier in yourself about sharing your story and owning your voice. That gets tremendously exciting when you realize you're being found by your ideal client, by the person you most want to serve and love to serve. So that becomes the opportunity I see totally here in WSA, where often when we're networking, it's you're asking for something, who do you know? And those kinds of things. All of these women are able to say, you can see the chat just light up as women connect other women with one another. So I think visibility so that you can be found, then, the advice would be stay true to you, do what you love, stay in alignment, tie your why to your tribe, and step out onto those platforms. Not so worried about taking the stage and being seen, but really the opportunity can be found. And that is tremendously rewarding.
Yeah. And my takeaway from that is show up. Show up, use the community. And I love that distinction you just made between being seen and getting found. So one wrap-up question for both of you. What is possible now that women have Women Speakers Association and they also have you as global business connectors? What do you see as possible for them? Lisa?
Well, to me, I feel like it's, what do they want to be possible? What are they looking for? Some people are just looking for deeper connections, and they really want that community. So to me, anything is possible within Women Speakers Association. It's about, what are you looking for? Are you looking for ways to gain visibility? Then we've got it. What are you wanting to do? Are you looking for that strong community to lift you up and to encourage you, and for that inspiration that I shared? Are you looking to improve your speaking skills? Definitely, we can help you with that. I just feel like anything is possible within the platform if you show up, just like you said, Laura. If you show up and you are connecting with the people that are within the platform or within this group that want to help you and want to support you, just reach out and ask, and they will be there, gladly, and take you by the hand and give you the support that you need.
I love it. You are so inspiring. So thank you. Donna, what is possible do you see for women by being a part of the Women Speakers Association community?
Well, first of all, I have to say yes, yes, and yes to everything that Lisa just said. I think that is so true. And I think the other part of showing up then is being able to stand in that space of saying, I'm finally bringing my gift to bear, and I am in a safe space. There is something to that. I think, when you're going to put your toe in the water and try to build that trust, there's, in my mind and, in my experience, This is such a wonderful community of support and safety, and getting your legs under you and standing up and trying new things out. I think the possibilities are endless. Like Lisa said, what is it that you want, and how do you want that support for that? The sky is the limit, because there are so many opportunities for visibility, so many opportunities to get your story out, whether you're going to do what we're doing right now in an interview, you're going to write in a book, you're going to have an opportunity to have an article or to be in a networking situation. There's really, it's really up to the woman of how she wants to take it, as far as she wants to go. And I think the nice thing is, I'm a member since 2017. I think of the time it took me, and then, wow, I was just in this last year, just really went at a whole different pace, and that's possible too. And I think that's the beauty of it. No one's really forcing you forward or pushing you forward. You can do this at your own pace, and find the best place where you belong. But there is so much opportunity and possibility here. I would just encourage women to step in, step out, and see what's there for them.
And I love that you say step into a safe community. So we are, all about, and that's part of collaboration and connecting you to valuable resources in a safe way and in our community, so that we can collaborate and find your place. So if you want to find out more about it, go to joinwsa.com just for the membership. If you want to find out about our events and the Global Business Connectors, that would be WSAlive.com. So thank you, Lisa. Thank you, Donna. Both of you are bright lights as global business connectors here at Women Speakers Association. Both of you are on our website at WSAlive.com. So if you want to reach out directly to Lisa or Donna, if you're in their areas, or even if you want to attend their virtual events, they're online right there at WSAlive.com. Thank you so much. You made my day. Bye for now, everyone.
Thank
Bye.
you. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thanks so much.
Bye. Thank you.